Good morning, viewers. Hey, how's it going? We're white spiring. We're not spiraling. Hey, what's up, Cinders, Mom? Almost just called you your cat's name. You're working on the whitest of spires. Let me pull back so you see it more. I'll not be doxing myself. Some light doxing would happen. Let me just click right here and make this go away. There we go. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Setup. So this is what I'm working on. Doesn't fit on screen, fortunately. But yeah, well, get back in here. We're gonna be adding in. I can see you chatting. Foliage and such. Thanks, gang. It's called flocking. Isn't that fun? I get to flock the fuck out of this thing. So as pointed out, this is apparently I showed this on stream the other night. They said the entrance, it doesn't look like elven architecture like I thought it did. They said it looks like a Virginia. And that's as much as I'm comfortable saying. But yeah, we're humming along. Getting there, gang. I put a little brown wash on this guy, but hey, well, I guess I don't have to respond, but I am anyway. So here we are. I did a little wash on this guy, but it's needs more. It needs more. So I'm gonna do kind of like a super wash. Super wash? The fuck are you talking about? I'm gonna do a thicker wash. Wash, as some of our friends would say on this guy. I love to do a wash. So typically, friends, this maybe is useful information for once. Typically, for a wash, all you want to do is use. Now you can do an oil-based wash, completely different thing. Actually, those are supposed to be like really good, but because they stay wet longer and let you like fudge with them and stuff. We're not doing that. That would be very stinky. I'm not here for it. So instead, we'll do water-based wash, which means use acrylic paint and water, and then you put just the teeniest little drop of dish soap in it, just into the paint. And what that does is it like literally makes it like slipperier, and it gets all into the little cracks and stuff like that. So yeah, so that is why you add that little bit, and that's why, like, if you look at this wash right here, after I shake it up, it inevitably has foam. I'm so excited for my upcoming trip. I was intolerable yesterday because I actually got to get my tickets, and I get to go with my buddies now, and they actually know what they're doing. So I won't be totally lost, and it's good, and it's, you know, it was just nice. It's nice to go with your pals to a game, and it's like, I feel very lucky. Anyway, okay, so here is. Bleh. Also, I've got Sirenscape playing in the background just in case I go quiet. But there's a random person singing right now, which is very strange. Okay. So I've mixed this up a whole bunch. I'm just gonna pour it in here. This is all dry. Just pretend like this doesn't exist. Here, I'll get a clean one. Your coffee looks weird. Oh no. Oh no. What? Which one? Which one is it? Okay, this singing is aggressive. Bard's Day Off. There you go. So yeah, here's yet another. Is this like tilted? What's going on here? Why does it look weird? There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna take this wash. This is the wash I put it on already. Obviously, it barely did anything. I'm just pouring some paint in here, and I'm going to just beef it up with more paint. Just all I'm doing is making a stronger wash. How's everybody doing? There's actually, I'm keeping a slight eye on a one football match that's happening right now, gang. Because Leyton Orient, last I checked, was beating Manchester City, which is hilarious to people who aren't Manchester City fans. My poor buddy at work, though, is a Manchester City fan. So, oops. Sorry, pal. I'm just gonna. I have to turn off the sound because I don't want to go to jail.
Using Galbraith.
No jail. Ah, man, City's already tied it up. It's good though. It's good for my buddy. It'll be so much less sad. He's already going to be very upset. Little Leyton Orient. Alright, so we're going to just move this up here. Right, so feels like it's off kilter. Okay. So I'm hoping that this isn't going to cover like a paint would cover. I'm hoping it's going to more like stain the little walkway here. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a lot of transparency still in this paint. Yeah, that's good. Definitely is not at all covering, but it is staining. Fabuloso, as Dora the Explorer would say. Make this window a lot smaller. Boop. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I had fun making this little walkway. Just thought, of the perilous journeys that one would make up this mountain to this white spire. Anyone, since we're talking about sports, potentially against everyone's will, there's the old Super Bowl tomorrow. Who's in for the big game? Probably not me. Probably gonna give it a miss. Because well, I guess I think I would pull for Philly for two reasons, I suppose. I should call my mom. Mom's latest new boyfriend seems like a very nice guy, and he is definitely a big Philly fan. So I'm sure he'll be happy, and that's good if they win. And then, of course, my dear close friend Rob McElhaney is famously a Manchester, holy shit, Philadelphia Phillies, Flyers, and Eagles fan. And the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. This is sport talk. And then, of course, there's going to be a Wrexham AFC commercial during the Super Bowl. Very funny. Ha ha ha, hilarious. It's got the Magic Mike in it. He does a funny dance. We love it. We love to see it. And this concludes Sports Talk. Thank you for joining. Eagles and Chiefs? paid slightly more attention to football this year just because everyone at work was talking about it, because I work with lots of Bills fans, and the Bills were still in it until last week. So I heard about it a lot. Oh, but here's a fun tidbit. Yeah, now it looks more like wood, or more like a weathered wood. Here's a fun tidbit. So Carly right now is in Honduras. She's on a cruise with her mommy, who turned 70, and part of the cruise, they go through the Gulf of America. Zach, what's up, my man? They're in the Gulf of Mexico, and they go down to, like, I think they were in Honduras yesterday. I don't know where they are now. I suppose sailing back, but tomorrow they will land in New Orleans, where the Super Bowl is happening. So she gets to have to go to the airport while the big game is taking place in town. So I'm sure that won't be a fucking nightmare. I did tell her to try to find Rob McElhaney if she can, because I'm sure he's there somewhere. So I said, just find Rob and say hi. I don't think it's too much for me to ask my wife to find Rob McElhaney for me. How hard could it be? How big of a city could New Orleans be? So you're saying I should add in handrails? Goddamn snowflakes, you know? It's everyone... It's a bunch of babies. Fine, I'll add in handrails. But essentially just making more like this over here. The other thing too is, I don't know, guys. Alright, let's see if I can just knock the... Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Unhappy with the power involved here. But, so I've got this little gemstone. Okay, let's see. Will this register? 3, 2, 1. Nope. Three, two, one. Go. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Okay, here you go. Focus. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Nope, you can't even see it. Doesn't even register. God damn it. This thing has got a bunch of weird lights in it. And they're not strong enough. So that's on me. It's really hard to flip the switch. Anyway. Maybe I'll boost those up somehow. Time to glue some shit to some other shit. I think it's great that Colin is shouting at us through the void. Those are the kind of interactions I live for. I'm just like, just splurging a bunch of Alien's original tacky glue on here. This could be use any white glue here? Oh no! Oh no! I thought this was. I thought this was my coffee. I thought that was coffee. I almost drank a bunch of rocks. Sorry to my. What's the people who hate it when you make swallowing noises? Sorry to those dudes. It's so early. My cat. Oh boy. Was such an asshole this morning. He was on a fucking tear. Somebody pissed in his cornflakes. Potentially, literally. The dogs are out of control. Carly's been gone, and I just... whole thing's falling apart, gang. I'm focused. Good boy. So you're just essentially putting little tufts of shit on here. Sorry, that came out way harsher than I meant it to. Tufts of, bushes and things. Well, that's what I'm doing. And it's going to keep happening for a while. So if you've got anything you want to chat about, let me know. Man, this guy, what is he singing about? Is that Italian? Let's see. Where else can we go? Besides, here, we're setting up for the morning trade. Maybe they'll have less weird singing. What else? Sorry if you wanted to take in the Gap stream on Tuesday. It was instead done on Wednesday. Balls. City just scored again. Their Leyton Orient is done. Lost the old track of thought there. Yeah, so we had to stream on Thursday because I had a long day, and it's just me and the doggos and the cat. So I pulled a classic. Can we not do it tonight, gang? And nothing feels better than canceling a last-minute trip. Unfortunately, I was able to watch this week. I'm sorry. Colin's coming up with lore, and I'm also here for that. Unable. Have I seen any movies lately? Christ, have I? I want to say no. Not even a no, but this is bad improv. Yeah. will say that I saw. Uh, I'm guessing. I'm wondering, how do people feel about the Fantastic Four trailer that dropped? Um, I'm guessing it's mixed. Uh, I haven't gotten sick of what's his name yet. So, what's his name? Guy's playing Mr. Fantastic. Pedro Pascal. So I mean, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I am not a Marvel hater. I am a bit older than a lot of you guys. I'm an old man. Don't tell anybody. I'm 50 years old. That's not a joke. So, in the early 80s, you know, if you were like, I like superheroes, people would give you swirlies. Like Revenge of the Nerds, that's a piece of very interesting American media, in that at the time, you would get beat up for being a quote unquote nerd. Now it's like hot people on TV are like, actually, I'm like kind of a nerd, because they, read a book one time or whatever. But it used to be that you get your ass kicked, or at least you would know that whatever the whatever the gender is that you wanted to be attracted to you would not be. So even to this day, it tickles me that a Marvel movie exists, and I want to see Fantastic Four. Why not? Give me a Pedro Pascal. I'll do it. But maybe everybody else hates it. Zach's with me. Now you get bullied if you don't have a Spider-Man shirt. Back in my day, you couldn't have a YouTube channel where people made you build wizard towers for a number of reasons. A lot of it was that the internet didn't exist, or at least not in the form that we currently know it. If Colin were able to hear this, I would bully him for misspelling Spider-Man. I mean, it's got a colon in it, or a dash in it, dude. Like, get it together. Let's all make fun of Colin, because he can't hear us. And this is, that kind of channel. It's not. It's too green, right? We all agree this is too green. It's too chartreusey. Could always tamp it down. Yeah. Man, though, I was thinking when I would get home from a hard day of like 6th grade, and damned if I didn't put on Bob Ross to unwind. That is very real. I absolutely loved me some Bob Ross, and found him very soothing and relaxing. I wouldn't have even occurred to me at the time that I found it soothing. But my lord, did I love Bob Ross. So, could say I'm standing on the shoulder of giants right now by talking in a very sleepy voice as I do things vaguely adjacent to art. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, the happiest little shrubs. Now this is your world. You can make anything happen. My mom used to watch that with me. She liked it. I don't think she's a fan of hippies though. Even though she grew up in the 60s. You'd always have like a squirrel. You'd always be like, I found this little squirrel. And he said the darndest thing. And it's like, bro, the squirrel said a thing to you? Love Bob Ross. I mean, it's not high art. You know, it's not capital A art. We all agree. We all agree Bob Ross shouldn't be in the MoMA. We all agree that. That doesn't mean what he's doing isn't valid and shouldn't be in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. But it is more of a let's call it what it is, guys. A craft. Bob Ross, he be crafting just like I'm crafting right now. I'm not trying to express my deepest feelings to you with this wizard tower. I'm trying to express some of my feelings to you, just not my deepest ones. What else? Why does that look stretched? Is this... Sorry, guys. Is it me or does it look stretched to you? What's going on? Yeah, it was fucked up. Sorry. How did that even happen? How does a thing like the aspect getting messed up even happen? Ah, not that one. You guys hear that chicken? Jesus. I guess it's a rooster. What's up? Michael Racchino. Buddy, we wanted... There was so many rumors that we were going after one of your strikers. But we got a different striker named Smith instead. But whatever the old striker was on your team named something Smith, everyone was like, we're going to get that guy. Didn't happen. That's okay. It's fine shrubbery. And Mr. Michael Marquino, did you hear that I'm going to be in Wrexham in a few weeks? End of the month. I'm going to be going to the town in Wales. I'm going to be taking in. Well, I don't have tickets yet for Bolton at home, but we're playing Bolton at home on I think March 1st or something, or 2nd. I don't know. It's the Saturday. And then on the Tuesday, I already have tickets for Huddersfield away. So I'm gonna get on. I've got coach tickets. So me and two of my local friends are gonna hop on a bus and probably get very very drunk, and we're gonna take that bus to Huddersfield and see an away game there. There's like me and 2,000 other traveling Reds are gonna go and sing our hearts out. So I'm super excited, and it's like we're like right. Both games are against other teams that are right in the playoff mix with us. So it's like it's gonna be two really good games. I was giddy yesterday when I got my tickets, so super excited. I had a friend over there help me out, but I don't want to call him out because I don't want. It's really hard to get tickets, and I don't want other people to also go to him and be like, "Help me like you helped that guy." So I will not reveal my sources. But yeah, good times. Yeah, looks like Leyton Orient's done, guys. I mean, it's in England, and England is a different country than Wales, so that's exciting. I'm also like, so we're broke, right? We're stupidly poor, broke, and a lot of fun stuff. But I found it was, if you with enough time, if you're motivated enough and you have enough energy for it, I was able to find a flight. So my travel is gonna be horrible, but it's gonna be cheap as fuck. So Carly is gonna drive me over the border, dump me off in. I mean, not really. She's not gonna dump me off. She'll drive me wherever I want. But she's gonna dump me off over the border in Canada, and then I'm gonna get on a go bus up to Toronto, and I'm gonna fly from Toronto to Dublin, which was like $300 American dollars, and then there was not like an online deal that would take me directly where I needed to go, so I had to like make my own online deal. And this is it. It's made me irrationally like there's no reason I can't do it, but like somehow in my head I'm like, am I allowed to do this anyway? So I got a ticket, $300 ticket from Toronto to Dublin, and then 5 hours later, I have on a completely different airline a ticket from Dublin to Liverpool. So I don't know, Dublin is Ireland, not UK. So I imagine I will have to like go back through customs again, like leave customs and go. I don't know. But I figure even if something weird happens, Dublin is close enough that I'll just like literally there's ferries from Dublin to like Liverpool or whatever. So then I'm getting $100 or like an $80 flight from Dublin to from Dublin to Liverpool, and then taking the train from Liverpool down to Wrexham, where I will not have a car or anything, but everything's walkable. I can just like go to, like, I'm gonna be right in town in an Airbnb, and I have a pal who's lives not far away, so just gonna go and hang out, and very excited. And it's dirt cheap, but I want to try to keep it as lean as possible so that, you know, can maybe go other times in the future. Yeah, exactly. Well, so she's on a cruise right now with her mom. Her mom took her on a cruise for her mom's 70th birthday, and so I think Carly, you know, she felt guilty that she got to go on this tropical cruise to Mexico and Honduras and stuff, and I would be staying at home. I mean, it's, you know, it's not, I don't think it's her first choice of a, it's not exactly what she would want to do. I mean, she loves her mom, obviously wants to hang out with her, but it seems a bit uneven to me that I get to go and have my dream footy vacation, and she gets to hang out with her mom. I mean, it's on a cruise, so, you know, she's like, anyway. Not her first choice. This probably is my first choice. But I do enjoy just travel in general, so. I think the cruise thing, well, we'll see how Carly feels when she gets back. But before she left on the cruise, she was definitely thinking that cruises maybe were actually a pretty good idea. And they have a fair number of cruises that go kind of like around Japan into South Korea. So we've gone, you know, Carly and I have gone a bunch of times to Japan, and the kids desperately want to go with us as well, but we just know that it would be rough for them to, you know, they're little snowflake Gen Z little babies, so when they would cry and stuff if they couldn't, you know, if they had to walk more than 10 feet. I'm exaggerating. They're very cool, tough, and great kids. And I love them so much. I'm very proud of them every day. But also, I think it would be, me and Carly's dream vacation would probably be a nightmare to them. Anyway, thought process being, if we were to go on a cruise, you go, you know, you're on the boat. If the kids don't want to walk 10 miles that day, they can go back to the boat. Or if they don't want to eat, you know, urchin spleens, they can go hit the buffet that will have French fries. And then Carly and I, oh, I mean, you walk everywhere. How was you went recently, right? Tell me, well, don't tell me. I don't want you to sit here typing. But you had fun in Japan. I'm assuming. I'm hoping it was a good time. But yeah, with the kids having like a boat to go back to, like a traveling hotel, so to speak, seems like a really good option. Or like, you know, if her mom wanted to come, and, you know, her mom doesn't have, like, her knees are pretty banged up, so she's just not going to want to do the same kind of walking that we're going to demand to do, because it's like, you know, we're over there. You don't want to burn your time. You spend all the time on the plane, spend all the money. You want to see things. Seems like a good idea. We'll see how she feels about boats once she gets back. She definitely gets motion sick. But yeah, I have to think a little bit about some of the other things that I'm going to do in Wales. I'll have a couple days to explore a little bit. Imagining. Ah, um, yeah. One of the things that you probably wouldn't hear about is there are not public garbage cans in Japan, at least in like the big cities like Tokyo and stuff. You there aren't garbage cans. Uh, you are expected to, if you buy something, walk around. If you buy you're not supposed to. I don't. Pretty looked down upon to walk and eat at the same time. I think at least Carly always tells me that. Um, so you're not supposed to just walk around with food. But yeah, there's literally not a garbage can anywhere. So if you're just expected to walk around with your holding your refuse. um, and yeah, McDonald's is one of the few places where you can actually throw something in a garbage. You're just supposed to bring it home with you and throw it away in your own garbage can. But it's wild, and like the fact that that is the rule, and on top of it, the streets are sparkling clean. Like no one, you would in America, you would just no garbage can. Okay, I'm just get like in America, you would have a garbage can with a pile of garbage sitting right next to it on the ground because the person didn't bother to take the one extra action of aiming towards the garbage can when they threw their garbage away. Um, Over there, people will they just bring the garbage home. They just bring it home with them. So it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that it works. Although if you walk through the entertainment district the morning after, there's just whole cleanup crews just going through mopping up all the various sick and whatnot around Camarocho. Now we do the fun thing where I don't remember if a place is from Yakuza or I don't remember the name of the place, if the name of the place is from Yakuza or real life, because it's the same place. What else? What else? What else? Excited to we're gonna do a little thing on Gap. If you're not caught up, I won't spoil anything, but we're gonna get a little buddy cop action going, and we're gonna split off. Pair the characters up and split them off just to like give them a little more focus, and you kind of get into like to like the same. You kind of it's easy to slip into roles where it's like, oh, Tim does a lot of the talking, and Bachman pops in with quips and stuff like that. But then if you flip things in your head and make it so like, okay, well, now this person has to be the person who is pushing the story forward and stuff, it can make for some interesting fun stuff. So I think we're all, or hopefully we're all, I'm excited for to do it. Hopefully everybody else is as well. I think they are. I think everyone's been kind of going along the sort of story stuff for a while, so it's going to be nice to mix it up a tiny bit. Anyway. But yeah, my boys don't play today, so no footy for me. Because we are out of the FA Cup, sadly. But that's okay. I am going to make not kind of okay, so my biggest, the most attention that I am paying to the big game tomorrow, please don't sue me, Mr. Super Bowl, is I did buy shaved steak and green peppers and onions so I can make some Philly cheesesteaks tomorrow. I'm sure there's Kansas City barbecue would be way too complex, and cheesesteaks are you literally throw a little piece of meat on a skillet. So Philly wins that one for me. But yeah, do really want to finish this before my trip. That is my goal. I want this one finished and the next one well underway before I leave in Feb. I kind of want to finish this weekend. That might be tough, but if I just keep plowing, I don't have anything else I need to do today. I'll just do this all day. I'll just glue shit to this all day long. My kids don't need me. But Carly gets home tomorrow night, so that's very exciting for me. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing this weekend, cleaning the house. Oh. Guess it's the bachelor life's over. Gotta get the pizza off the ceiling, guys. Although I'm sure Carly's gonna come home with like a sloth or wild dog or lizard of some kind that she found there. So, sure, any of the crimes that I've committed while she was gone will be overlooked. Anybody else playing Marvel Rivals? Because that's where I'm going right after this. Yeah, hit level 20 last night. still have not settled on a main character. Although I did, Cloak and Dagger were the first character that I got to whatever the second tier level is. It's good. I can't wait for them to release more characters, though. They need to like start a steady stream of getting some new. I mean, like I love the. They've got some slightly more obscure characters in there that I like. Like I like the inclusion of Iron Fist. He's an old favorite of mine. Unfortunately, I'm very bad with him. And then there's other ones where I'm like, I don't know who Jeff the Land Shark is. He's adorable. And when Carly saw him, she screamed. I don't know who this guy is. He's apparently a shark. A cartoon shark. Oh yeah? Oh, I should hit up John. That'd be super fun. I'm bummed. I was because originally I was gonna fly into London, but London it's like the train fare would be another $100 down to Wales. So, and John's up in Colchester, which is in the outskirts of London, because I would love to see John when I came over. But I should definitely at least message him and tell him that I'm going to be briefly in the same country as him. And I will tell him, fuck the king. Damn royal lover. He's not. I don't think he's a royal lover. Actually, I don't think I've ever asked him his opinion. Maybe he is. Doesn't seem like the type, though. He was a very good sport when we were briefly in the same division as his local team, which he does not care about. He got a lot of messages off of me. He was such a good sport about it. All right, gang. I think I'm gonna let this stuff dry a little bit and futz around some more later. But thank you so much for hanging out with me on a Saturday morning. Ow, holy shit, I just poked myself. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on a Saturday morning. It's always good to see my pals. Love the West Coasters showing up at the end. Good to see you, Mike. And adore you. And I will see you at the very least next week.